Good morning, Oakwood Junior and Senior High. I'm Ben.
And I'm Sophia. Today is September 18th, 2019. Welcome to our first show of the year.
Sophia, do you know who any of these new teachers are this year?
No, I don't, but Lauren has a great video discussing the new teachers.
Almost every year, OHS welcomes new staff to the school, and this year is no different. While it may be easy to find these teachers in the school, many students may wonder where they can find these new teachers and staff out and about.
So outside of school, I like to go see movies. I have a dog, so I take her to the park as frequently as I can.
I love to hike, play rec basketball, that kind of stuff.
I like to be outside. I like to get to know people. And so if I'm ever outside somewhere and you see me at a sporting event or something like that, feel free to come up and talk to me.
Outside of school, I live in Cincinnati still, so it's gonna be a hard time finding me.
These new staff members aren't boring either.
Taught elementary before I got here the last 6 years.
For 4 summers, I was a carny at the Ohio State Fair, so I ran a basketball game.
I played a kangaroo once.
Used to know how to juggle, and if you gave me about 10 minutes, I could probably learn how to juggle again.
There are plenty of other new teachers and staff members you may see around the school, including Mrs. Hale, Miss Randall, and Mrs. Riggs. This has been Lauren for AXE TV.
Wow, these new teachers sound pretty interesting. But that's not the new thing Oakwood has this year. Griffin has a video about the new Hope Squad at the high school.
Here at Oakwood, students participate in a variety of different clubs and activities at school. But this year we will have a new group, Hope Squad, made to help students out in a more comfortable way.
At Oakwood, we realized we help students a lot with reading and writing and math and the basics of academic learning, but we wanted to also make sure we were meeting the needs of students with their wellness and their emotional well-being needs too. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer, evidence-based suicide prevention program, and it was based in Utah to help students dealing with some of the bigger challenges and issues and stresses in life to be able to talk through things. We all know students are so much more likely to talk to other peers than they are to talk to an adult. And so students who are part of the program, they get trained to talk with them and ask questions and to really figure out, hey, what's going on and how can I help? And when it's appropriate, to be able to refer them or to help the student to refer themselves to get additional support beyond what a peer can provide in the frame of an adult, a professional, somebody who can actually help them a little bit more with some of the more challenging things they might face. It also helps with day-to-day anxieties or stresses or relationship challenges, things that are on students' minds. It's a place to kind of process some of that too. And so it becomes more than just about the biggest of big topics.
I guess it's a case-by-case scenario. I would love to talk to a friend about something, but I know that my friends probably don't have the right training to know what to do to help me if I'm really upset about something.
Yeah, because I feel like they can relate to you more and you can relate back to them. And it's like they're going through exactly what you're going through at the same time.
I would say in most cases yes, because I feel very close with my student body, my classmates. And I think on top of just being the age range being a lot similar, they can relate more to the problems that I'm probably having.
I genuinely believe Hope Squad will be beneficial in Oakwood because we have students who face things that we don't even know they're facing. We're a community where it's easy to feel like everything needs to be just right. We need to do our best in school, our best in sports, our best as a family member, and be super involved.
I think it'd be great for Oakwood. With how small of a community it is, it's like you know the person you're talking to.
I think Hope Squad would be beneficial to any school.
I think it'd do great. First year it'll probably need a little bit of building, as most things do. As long as we promote it, it'll do great.
I think students will want to be a part because students want to help each other. Students want to have a place to go. They want to be able to be listened to and to be able to listen to others. Students want the world to be a better, safer, happier place.
I think Hope Squad would be a pretty great thing to be a part of. Learning first off how to talk with somebody through that is very important. And then just being able to help others is something that is very important to me. And I would highly encourage everybody else to consider it.
I'd really like to join Hope Squad. I don't know, I think it's great for students that try and help other students.
I certainly would join Hope Squad. Yes.
So we have a rough timeline for the start of Hope Squad because there are some parts that are evolving because it's very important to help our faculty and staff to know what is happening. So there will be a training for all faculty and staff. We have a session for all students to be a part of to know what that is all about. And then there is a selection process to be named later.
Hope Squad is a group that could help a lot of students. If you are interested in joining, please look forward to more information later in the year. This has been Griffin for Axe TV.
Thanks, Griffin. Say, Sophia, do you know about how recycling is taken care of around the school?
Yes, I do, but I think Natalie would do a much better job at explaining it than we could.
Everyone, stop what you're doing and pay attention to this public school announcement. We have received several complaints of people misusing recycling bins at school. People have been putting things that are not recyclable into the bins. It's time to fix this.
Well, what can go in?
I'm glad you asked. Here are some items that are welcome in the recycling bins. Paper. It can be any color, but no staples. Remember to take the staples out before you recycle it. Plastic, aluminum cans, coffee sleeves, lids, and straws are allowed in the recycling bin. But don't throw that coffee cup in there because it's coated in wax, which isn't recyclable. Other things that aren't allowed in the recycling bin are chip bags, paper towels, and used tissues.
We hope this video clears up a few things for you all. And thank you to those teachers and students who have been recycling correctly and reminding others to recycle. This has been Natalie for Axe TV. Recycling makes our world a better place for sure, but have you ever heard about the Dayton Strong movement is also helping to make our world better?
Oh, hello there, Oakwood Junior and Senior High. My name's Sammy Caruso. Over the past few months, we've seen a variety of tragedies hit our city. We saw a tornado that ripped through hundreds of homes, and we were Dayton Strong. A KKK-affiliated group brought their hate and racism to our city. Again, Dayton was stronger than hate. And 3 weeks ago, our city was the target of the next mass shooting. 9 people were murdered at Ned Pepper's bar in the Oregon District. Again, Dayton became stronger than ever.
Dayton's become stronger by just kind of like uniting, and I feel like everyone in Dayton's like become closer.
Also, all of the people in our communities coming together, like, to overcome these like terrible times.
Well, I feel like since Dayton was very personally affected by this, they've had to come together more to try to combat this, to try to not have other communities go through the same things. So I feel like, you know, with the rally you organize and other organizations doing different things, that it's really helped Dayton really come together as one and help face gun violence.
After the shooting in the Oregon District, there was the benefit concert, and that was honestly a shock to me because I didn't think they would really do anything about it except for brush it to the side.
They raised money for the families of the victims of the shooting and for the tornado victims that I know of. It was Chance the Rapper was there, Stevie Wonder was there. People came together, didn't ask for a cent, and it was pretty awesome.
There really honestly isn't anything that we can do to prevent it because it's always going to be a problem, like besides gun control, that sort of thing. There really isn't anything, but honestly just coming together and like keeping positive mindset, keeping everybody together is just really the best thing that we've learned.
Definitely gun control. I think there just need to be more strict laws. I don't think anybody needs to have an assault rifle.
Well, I think definitely universal background checks is definitely one of the big issues that needs to be solved. Assault and semi-assault weapons should not be permitted for people to have because they're supposed to be used on the battlefield, not in communities and schools and things like that. And I also think that high-capacity magazines should not be allowed. And just things like that. And the loopholes also. I think it's really important to have that unity so that other communities can see that as an example so that they can become stronger if they do face this, and hopefully they won't have to face it, obviously. But
with the people. It's honestly all about the people. Without half of these people out here, then there really wouldn't be any good things.
Dayton Strong.
A benefit concert, protests, walkouts, donations, and unity. Dayton has shown that it will not be another statistic. I think it is fair to say we should all be proud that we live in Dayton. This has been Sammy Caruso for Axe TV.
Sammy did a great video giving us more information about that.
I think we still have some things going on around the school also this week.
Let's snap on over to Griffin and Joe with the weekly announcements.
This again? I thought we stopped that 2 years ago, but I mean, okay. Tomorrow, school picture day. Look for your homeroom time slot on the flyers out in the hall because you will not be called out over intercom. Simply walk to the auditorium when it's your homeroom time. Need a break? Come to Wright Library for the new program Chill Here. Play board games, Nintendo Switch games, do some crafts, or just hang out with friends. For grades 7 through 12, most Fridays at 3:30 to 5 at the Wright Library Community Room. Need more service hours? You can volunteer on your own time at the Wright Library. You can pick up an application now. Attention, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Homecoming is quickly approaching. Our Out of This World Homecoming will be October 5th from 8 to 11 p.m. You can buy your tickets under the clock at lunch from September 23rd to Friday, September 27th. $40 for couples, $20 for singles. And just a reminder that no freshman from Oakland or any other school will be allowed to attend this dance. Come out and get your tickets. Mrs. Ostick is available every Wednesday and Friday during 4th period to help with college-related material, including giving feedback on college essays. Please, if you're a senior, feel free to come in during 4th period if you have a study hall or are signed out. Happy birthday in the senior high today to Evelyn Jones, Catherine Lynn, and Rachel Bowman. Today in the Hungry Jack Cafe, Ashley's Pizza and Grinder Subs. And even though this isn't the weather, just wanted to let you know. It's pretty hot out. Isn't that right, Joe? Have a great day, Oakwood.
Thank you for watching this week's show.
Have a great weekend.